we get you set for another edition of baseball. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game series. And the New York Yankees. It's next on MLB Network. Domingo Germán is ready to go. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
High and deep to right center. Judge is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Striding forward for his first chance, Alex Bregman. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Germán has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the
Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
At third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Ball even at 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Reddick looks up. And that one is gone. To lead off the bottom of the first. Number 17 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's gone 2 for 8. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Gardner. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Aaron Hicks is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Yordan Alvarez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His next home run will be number 40 for the season. Set to deliver the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. A dozen home runs and 69 runs batted in. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Gardner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sanchez drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Maldonado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's quickly 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Maldonado finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's George Springer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Gone! It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Torres scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Not shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here it comes. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
This is pulled into right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first base.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Gurriel, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a high chopper. Torres at the bag. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Throw over to the bag. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And the 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a called strike 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Maldonado goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Hit hard but foul. A windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And he'll step off and try again. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now that's the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the pitch. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost fourth inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a
into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Torres.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hard ground ball to third. Bregman has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Luis Avilan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Luis Avilan.
set for the start of the inning, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 to Brantley. Avilan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Two balls and a strike now. One, here it is, and a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled to the left side. Reined in. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. One gone.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10, Germán.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Jose Urquidy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
65, Jose Urquidy.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The left fielder, number 11.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So now to the plate, Gardner, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there.
Now batting, number 29.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tyler Wade will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 14, Tyler Wade.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First delivery to him on the way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first base,
Tommy Kingley will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One and two.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch. You see this changeup down in the zone, almost ankle high with 2 strikes. A pretty good pitch, but the result isn't very good.
Yeah, the result, Dan's a ground ball with eyes through the middle of the field. And you know what it looks like in tomorrow's box score? A bullet line drive.
So here's Josh Reddick, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Still 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Jose Altuve will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
Fouled off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Striding in for Houston, Aledmus Diaz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2. Popped him up. Urshela has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, the center fielder, George.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Miles Straw will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Astros. Now playing shortstop,
Garrett Stubbs is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in his 60s and 70s getting it at him.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through, a base hit. Long throw to third. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Framber Valdez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that one is gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Tyler Wade is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the from the belt. Kicks and deals. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Tyler Wade is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Gardner.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Stepping in now, Gardner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Brooks Koski comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 82, Brooks Koski.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Clint Frazier is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 77, Clint Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Around first, he's digging for second. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 home. First and second here with nobody out. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 10,
In now, Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a gain of inches, and that ball hit or vacated with the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One out count. Here it is.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The count now at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Line toward the alley in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The right fielder, Reddick.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Zach Britton answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53, Zach Britton.
To the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. Britton, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this will be fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Last strike now for Houston. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. So the Bronx Bombers win for the 106th time, most in the division. Domingo Germán earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. McCullers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.